and welcome to another episode in the Creative Amplified series. I have just done an intro standing on the edge there, but then I found that when I went into this view I couldn't move my mouse backwards and forwards. But anyway, so you don't see me on the intro on this one. So yes, I was saying in that intro about the name. I think we might be nearer to getting a name for this series. I got the idea from Jackal Wolf on Twitter, so thank you. Like I say, I'm rubbish with names. So he suggested something like Edge of the World, which I kind of expanded to maybe be Edge of the Ledge. I know that we're going to be kind of building in other places like down there, but the start of the world was this building, which is on the edge of the ledge. So tell me what you think about that, whether you think that's a good idea. Apologies that the world hasn't all rendered in yet. Good news is, though, I am getting a new computer next week, so I'm hoping it's not just for this. It's doesn't run particularly well for my work, but hopefully it will improve this. Now, I haven't been in this world for over a week, so I need to reacquaint myself with what I've been doing here. The end of or after last episode, I finished this wall. I decided not to bring the walkway across. I know that I think it was Java Dad commented that he thought it broke it up, broke the pink up with that walkway there, and I thought, yeah, I've changed it. So I think I'll leave it like that for the minute. And what I did was I copied and pasted this with World Edit. You can rotate it, and I replicated it on the other side here. So I think, is that just dark because it's in the glitch bit, or is that a different? No, I think it's just dark because it's in the glitchy bit. Yeah, so you can copy and paste, but I wish I'd done it on camera because it was so funny. I forgot that because we're on the edge here, and some of this wasn't here, and of course I forgot that it was concrete blocks. So all the way down here, let me just show you quickly before we start. They look like a couple of pigs' legs. Because the concrete blocks, there wasn't anything for them to land on, so they just fell all the way down here, and obviously they fell in the water, next to the water, so we've got two concrete which look like hooves, which I think was so funny. Right, so yeah, I'm going to leave those there for the minute. Right, okay, let's get back up here. Now, I left it, I was going to do a massive stained glass window here, but I changed my mind, because you can, well, normally you can see a fabulous view that way. So I think we're going to leave most of it as glass, and do just maybe a few bits of stained glass so that then they've got a big vista. But I need to get rid of this plot of land here. So I thought I would use World Edit and show you how I would do it for this piece of land, because obviously it's not like square, rectangular, whatever I mean, you'll see what I mean. Okay, so I need to select this first corner. Yeah, I can't. Yes, I did it right. H pause. Is it space 1? No. H position 1. Okay, unfortunately my computer is not, for some reason, not wanting to do, or Minecraft is not wanting to do that at the minute, so I don't have time to be sorting that out, so I'm just going to do it manually. Yeah, after spending 5 minutes trying to get the cursor to go backwards and forwards. I am limited on time. So, right, let's just get rid of this. I mean, I suppose it is quicker in creative than it is in survival, but actually it probably isn't. Only like you don't have to change your tools, and you can fly obviously, so it's easier. Right, so I'm going to clear all of this out and then I'll be back with you. Okay, so I'm back again. I realised why I couldn't do the H position, because I hadn't uploaded this world in the Forge version. I had done it in the latest 1.12.2 or whatever version. So, right, so I'm back. It did say that it might cause corruption because it had been done in a newer world, but from this angle I can't see that anything has changed. And to be honest with you, the only thing I've got Forge for Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod and for a personal cars one when I made the city in my other creative world, and I haven't used anything apart from world edit in this one, so I am presuming, I mean this all looks alright, I used it for copying and pasting and stuff, so I'm presuming that it will be fine. So anyway, now that I've kind of destroyed half of this block, I shall get rid of all of it. Now with world edit you get rid of like an oblong shape, so I need to make this into an oblong, so I need to gauge where the let's have a look. I need to gauge where the corners are going to be for the for getting rid of the blocks. So I mean you can just do it roughly, and then just you only need to get rid of a couple of blocks. So I'm going to do, of course the world is rendering in again and it is nighttime, so this is going to be bottom left hand side. So H pos position 1, yes, it's worked, and then the furthest this way is going to be the top of the tree. Some might argue that this is actually for the, well, especially for this size, it's actually quicker just to get rid of it all. But in the interests of, hang on, let me just set the day. Just set so you can see. So this is roughly where that block comes out, and it is over this side. So this is the top right hand side, so we make that H position 2 and then set it all to air, and it has all disappeared, which is fabulous. Okay, so we're going to do the same here, because I think I want to get rid of this because I think I want the walls to go that way. This should be slightly easier, so because obviously we've got a rectangular bit here, so I'm just going to do to there, and then you need the opposite corner like going up and across. So actually I think I kind of like the terrain here, so I think we'll go about here, just see what it does. Obviously you can set this all to a specific block as well, which we probably do. Obviously it's just left a little bit hanging here, but that's fine, we can get rid of those. And let's get rid of these bits as well. Okay, so we've got the kind of foundations of, actually probably needed to get rid of all of that as well. Yeah, let's just do here and for argument's sake, you've got to kind of remember the bits at the bottom here. Let's just do it to there. Right. Oh, except I needed all of this, so it needed to be over there. Anyway, let's not worry about that. Okay, so it's going to come up a couple of steps here. And then I think I want it to come out a bit this way, in kind of columns. But I think I want it to be stone, and I don't mind it being stone in the sides. So let's just kind of got an idea in my head, but I haven't laid it down yet. So let's just do that. And where is that? That's here, isn't it? Whoops. Yeah, so the reason why I haven't been in the Creative Amplified world for a bit is because I've been quite inspired to be doing working in Our Wonderful World, which is a survival series that I have with my son Ninja Evie. It's Saturday today, he is currently out with his dad at a it's called a maker fair. So it's a local, well, in the town, in the city near where we live, there is like a science centre, and they have an annual maker fair. So they'll be doing stuff like, looking at coding and gadgets and all sorts of things like that. He hasn't been for a couple of years, so it was nice for them to go. So I've got the sneaky Minecraft time, recording the series where he is not in, so he doesn't feel left out. So I record it when he's not in. Plus the fact that actually if he was in, he'd probably just come and have a nosy at what I was doing. Okay, I kind of want this to be circular. This is a bit tricky because obviously I don't have any base on which to build on. So I can't really map out the kind of circumference unless let's have a look. Let me just see what I want this to be. I don't think I want the stairs to be that steep, but I don't know if I actually want it's like stairs or slabs. Let's have a look. Oops. Do we want stairs or slabs? I guess actually if the slabs, then they would be like that, wouldn't they? I think I want the slabs so that it's not as steep. Okay, so let's just run some slabs along here and run them along here. Again, you can set things like this in rows. I like how I'm crouching. I'm in creative. Okay, so I wonder if we want to go up one more, or whether that is enough. but I guess actually we probably do want to come up one more, because then that will be the top of a slab, of a block. Yeah, so actually that could have been a block, couldn't it? So let's just do it a block. How far out do I want this? Might be better to map the floor out before I actually do the walls, do the perimeter of the walls. I think that is probably long enough, or do we want to make it the same as the other bit on the other side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Let me have a look. We need some more light in the middle of here, chandelier or something. No, I don't. I'm quite happy with it not being symmetrical with the front of the building. So what I do need to figure out is where the middle is actually, so that then is this it? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, boom, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that's the middle, which is the block that I'm on, which is actually this one. So that then I can use this as the template for the kind of curving nature. So I'm just going to mark that that is the middle. Yes. So if we go one on each side like that, and 2, kind of want it round. Let's go that way. Want it rounded and to meet up with this. Let's do, oh, except that's 1 too low down. Okay, let's do that. Is that going to be rounded enough? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it like that. Okay, so we've gone 2 out, 2, 2 and 1. So that is 2, 2, 2, 2 and 1, and come across here. So now I've got the footprint for my walls to come up from. Okay, there. Right, I am going to just set the time again. So I will demonstrate. This is H+1. Again, you can only kind of do these in oblongs. So sometimes you've got to work out like where the smallest or biggest space or whatever it is that you do this. Let me see if this is going to work. And now, is it planks or wood planks? I can never remember. Set wood planks. Yes. Fantastic. So that has quickly filled in that area of that area of flooring for me. You can also do it with, you can make spheres and you can make pyramids, you can make them hollow, or you can make them, solid. You can make, I think you can make hemispheres, so like half spheres. I'm going to sort that floor out soon. But yeah, I noticed that Ninjareevy in his creative world can use some commands to fill in things, but you can't actually do them hollow. So he did like he was building an oil rig, and he did a command where it filled all of the inside with stone, but then he had to kind of carve out where the staircase was going to go, which was not ideal. It obviously looked good on the outside, but not on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to put the foundations of the walls all the way around, like this. Whoops, didn't want to do that one. Oh yes, I did, actually. I did. And then need to think about the pillars and things. Hopefully I'm going to get time to do some glass on here. Like that. Okay, so I guess on the corners generally would be some pillars. Not quite sure how tall these are going to be. Actually, did we want that? I suppose if I get rid of that one, then oh yeah, that's fine. Maybe yeah, we miss out on the only thing is that I want glass. I want lots of glass. So maybe if we do that, is that going to block? I would quite like some glass to be in here as well. So say there. But I don't, I want the glass to be connecting to things. So maybe we go, oops, like that, and bring this out one. Like that, and then have, whoops, glass in here and then glass here. Except that that looks a bit odd with that stone there. So maybe we do that. No, that looks odd. We'll wonder whether we just do glass all the way around and not actually have these, and then just make it a massive panorama. So what was it there? It was that. Let's do the other side. And then I'll double check what this is. Okay. So yeah, maybe we just make it floor to ceiling glass. I like making big windows. And I think in a build that's like not massive, it's hard to put the detail of the pillars in and still get the feeling of a massive window. Cool. I like this non-connecting glass, but I still don't like the dots in it. I need to work on my texture pack for that actually. Okay, so maybe we can put a pillar on the corner here, and then run the glass up here. Maybe that would work. Okay, I'm going to have a little play around with this and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so I've got a bit of a design for this side bit with the purple stained glass and the cyan stained glass, and then obviously the plane in the middle. And what I need to do is replicate that on this side. So what I thought I would do is I would show you how you copy and paste. Now this one doesn't need rotating technically, because if it got pasted like that on this side from this angle, it obviously would look the same. So I'm just going to do that just for speed's sake. She says, famous last words. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to work out the area that I want to copy and paste. So I've already got the wall, this bit of wall there, this one here. So I'm going to take it from the top corner here, and then the bottom corner, and obviously because it's only one block wide, I only need to think about the actual block. I will need to take that one out so I can put my cursor on this one here, select this one for the second position. So obviously then I need to replace that. Okay, so now I need to copy and paste it, and I need to be standing in exactly the same place on the other side as like where I'm going to put it as I am now. So what I'm going to do is, of course this is slightly more tricky because I've got nothing to stand on over there. So what I'll do is 1, 2, 3, I'm on the fourth block away. I'm looking at that block there. So what you do is you do copy, but you spell it correctly, or you type it correctly, / copy, so it tells you that how many blocks were copied. And then I'm going to, did I actually fly there? No, I didn't. No, it's doing that silly thing where it's not wanting me to fly again. Okay, so I did it from this row here. I'm gonna have to do like a survival thing and crouch. But I was 4 blocks away, so it was 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm standing on this block here. Imagine there's a block there, kind of looking at that. So you do / paste, enter, and it does it 1 block too far away, and oh no, I was looking at this pillar here. Okay, no worries. What you can do is undo. It'll take it away. And then I will move 1 block over, and I must have been slightly further forward on my block. Sometimes there's a little bit of trial and error. Why are you not going forwards? Right, there. Right, let's try that. So I'm looking at that block. / paste. Yes, success. I wish that had happened first time, but never mind. You see what it does. Okay, so that is the whole window. I'm seeing, yes, I can jump now. I think it's the lag sometimes that means that I can't actually jump. I had that problem one of the last episodes. Okay, so it's a little bit obviously not looking too good from the outside. I'm thinking maybe I want to change the plain glass for the white stained glass. I don't know if you can still see through it. And what I'm going to do is, I've just made that whole wall glass, but what I'll do is I'm going to do some decoration with the other colours at the top there. And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to bring the mountainside up like this, so that then that's not just floating above everything. It's kind of on a support, and maybe make some supports as well. So I think that will be the next episode. So I hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me see if I can get myself into a position now, seeing as it's touch wood, hopefully seems to be working. Yes, there I am. It is me. So thank you for watching. If you've liked this episode, please give it a thumbs up, and any comments that you've got, especially on which name you would prefer, or that you do prefer. I'm veering towards Edge of the Ledge, but there is Edge of the World as well. So let me know, and the next episode that I do after comments, obviously, I don't know when I'm going to be recording the next episode. It will be from whichever name is chosen. So thank you for watching. Bye.